I have a daughter who's 8. She's going to be a 4th grader. She has Asperger's, but she has a strong desire and curiosity to be part of the fray, to be part of the group. And this year at school, she's had so many opportunities to be a leader, has been part of a group that collects cans to raise money for the kids at school who might need some. She has had the opportunity to be on the Black Cat News, where she talks and gives the news of the day. She has had the opportunity to introduce the mayor to the whole school. She has done all kinds of really neat leadership things, and all of those things have given her the confidence that you wouldn't believe. She's a leader. If you talk about being a leader, she says, "Oh, I'm a leader." And when I ask her how it makes her feel, she pumps up her chest and she said, "It makes me feel so proud." So I'm so happy that West Terrace is doing Leader in Me type activities and really promoting that for their kids. So I can't wait to see what else can happen, because 1 year of just has been.
Good morning, Bridget.
Good morning, Mrs. White.
How are you today?
Good.
Good. We're here today to talk to you a little bit about the Leader in Me and why it's important to West Terrace. Bridget here is one of our very special leaders. She's had all kinds of ways to show her leadership here at West Terrace. Can you tell me what it means to be a leader to you?
It means that it's something that you do to help people. You help, and you don't just help people, you do stuff that, well, that makes you feel proud.
Very good.
Back to you.
Back to me. All right. Well, one reason that we think it's important here to develop leadership at West Terrace through the Leader in Me program and developing those 7 habits, which is ultimately creating leadership in children, making them the leader of themselves. And Bridget's just one example here of some leadership that has developed outside of what we would normally see in a classroom or in a building. She's just one example of the Student Leadership Council. She's a 3rd grader. She was a 3rd grader this year. And we let 3rd graders help. We let kindergartners help. We let 5th graders help determine what West Terrace looks like.
I had fun in the Student Leadership Council. It's so awesome, where you get to be on the Black Cat News, you get to help with programs around the school, stuff like that.
That's right. And when we put leadership in the hands of the children, that's when the real difference starts to happen.
Hello there, it's me, Bridget, again with Mrs. White here, and I have a question to ask you, Mrs.
Okay.
White. How does it feel to be a leader?
You know what? That's a really good question. It feels different ways on different days. I kind of feel like a little bit of a Dr. Seuss book. That's one of my favorite books, My Many Colored Days. But being a leader makes me feel proud. And I think you said that when we asked you about that. It makes you feel proud of the people you're with, and it helps you lift up other people to be their best selves, to develop their own talents, to be strong in themselves. And Bridget here is one example of something I'm proud of, just watching her growth and her development as a leader. She's really worked very hard with the Student Leadership Council. They have really led some awesome programs this year. Our family movie night, they organized a penny drive. We're out and taking our cans out and collecting our plastic and saving our earth. And so my leadership here as an administrator is important, but leadership overall, it's really important for the students and the children to develop. And go ahead.
How does it feel? How do you think that being a leader is important?
Well, I think it's going to change the world. I think if we can teach children and parents and teachers all to have leadership over themselves, as well as then reach out and help others and lift each other up, I think it's going to change the world. And the Leader in Me program is one of those ways that we can do that. It's been really important to me to see the 7 habits begin being implemented in classrooms around our building. She's a pretty nice lady, isn't she?
She's my best friend.
Yep. She had a very challenging class at the beginning of this year, and she implemented the 7 habits on a daily basis with her students. She taught them how to be proactive, how to begin with the end in mind, how to treat each other with respect by beginning first to understand, seeking first to understand and then be understood.
Okay.
But she helped kids take leadership of their own goals, and 100% of her students passed the Math I-STEP. So we're very proud of that. There are all kinds of other examples around our building where teachers are implementing these habits and changing lives. Possibilities.
Well, okay. I have another question. For the people who don't know what the 7 habits are, may you please tell the viewers what they are?
Be proactive. Begin with the end in mind. Put first things first. Think win-win. Seek first to understand, then be understood. Synergize and sharpen the saw.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. White.
You're welcome. Thank you for being such a great interviewer.
Thank you.
All right.
Angela Duncan, I teach 5th grade here at West Terrace Elementary. As I start my day each morning in 5th grade, my students recite this with me with the actions. I've noticed as they do this, it helps them set their mind for the day. And this mindset then helps us continue through the day on making good choices and on setting our goals. So as I've used it in a framework of sorts this year, I am excited about getting to use it more deeply next year and in years following as our school moves deeper into leadership. Because I plan to do more goal setting. Goal setting is essential in 5th grade and as they go through life. So as my students begin to set more specific goals, even standard related ones, then the whole Leader in Me 7 habits totally support that. So I'm excited to go further with Leader in Me.
This is Brian Underhill, and he's one of the custodians in our building, but he's so much more than that. He's also a role model and a mentor for the students. Brian, can you tell me what it is that is special about your relationship with students in our building?
I think what's special about me and the kids is
So what do you think the Leader in Me might bring to you and groups of kids you might work with?
I'm just looking forward to working with them.
They seek you out. They sign your barrel.
I have kids like out of high school that see me out and call me by name. I'm excited about it. I love them all. And I think they know that.
That makes you feel proud.